Hello, comic book community. This is Comic Book Man, and it's been a while since I made a video, but I'm going to be making a video of my top 30 comic book purchases in 2022. I know most people do top 25, but these are in no particular order. But these are my favorite ones. But here they go, no order at all. My first purchase, I want you to look at. This is Fantastic Four, number 49. It's not in a what you call real great shape. I'd say it's about 1.5 or 2.0. But it's actually the first full appearance of a Silver Surfer. I guess you can say his first full appearance, which I'm proud to have that. That's one of my favorites. But I got a lot of them that could be number one. So there's one. Okay. This number two, like I said, no particular order, but number two is, I'm really glad to have this comic book. This is Silver Surfer number one on his own series. And I'd call this a 2.5 or 3.0. You know, it's not the best of shape. This is going to be kind of like a fast video, trying to go through these real fast, but I don't have time to really take them out. But I'm very proud to have this one purchased. Okay. Number three is one of my favorite comic books of all time. It's The Crow, number one. It's 9.2, white pages. And it's the first, this is actually the first print. It's a very pricey book. It's been going up pretty good on price. That is one of my, I'd have to say one of my top purchases and one of my favorite comic books of all time. That's number three. My next comic book, number four, is Caliber Presents number one. It's the first appearance of the Crow, but you really can't tell by looking if that's the first appearance of the Crow, but look on the back cover. It's a sharp cover, but this is the first appearance of the Crow. That's number four. Excuse me, I'm putting them up, make sure I don't get broke. I have broke some of my cases. It is not fun breaking a CGC case. Okay, this is one of my top purchases of 2022. This is number 5, X-Men 94. I was proud to get this one. This is 7.0, off white pages and custom label. But I was proud to have. It's not the giant size X-Men, but at least it is the first appearance of the new team. Which I know they were all in the annual, but this is actually the new X-Men. So I thought it was pretty cool to have this one. I might not ever be able to get X-Men Annual 1 or the original X-Men number 1, but at least I'm proud to have this. That was number 5. Number 6, which I'm proud to have, is X-Men 101. We all know about this one. I used to own a copy of X-Men 101 that wasn't graded, but I sold it. I wish I'd kept it, but it's a pretty good copy. I mean, it's a 6.5. It presents very well. I'm proud to have it. X-Men 101, which we all know is the first appearance of Phoenix, not Dark Phoenix, but Phoenix. That is number 6. Number 7. Everybody knows this one. It's X-Men 100. And this is the first time new X-Men fights the old X-Men, which I think the old X-Men end up being robots, but it's still pretty cool to have. 7.5. And that's white pages, which I'm glad it had white pages. But that's my number 7 out of 30. Okay, my next, number 8 out of 30. Is, let me see if I got these in the right order, yeah. Number 8 is the first cameo appearance of Alpha Flight, which is X-Men 120, which I'm proud to have. This is 7.5, off white pages. That was number 8. Number 9 is X-Men 121. Off-white to white pages. The first full appearance of Alpha Flight, which I'm proud to have at 8.0. My number 10 comic is X-Men 129, and this is first Kitty Pryde. Let's see. First appearance of Kitty Pryde, Emma Frost, Sebastian Shaw. It's got a lot of them. First appearances. 6.5. I'm proud to have it. It's white pages, which I like. White pages. That was number 10. Number 11 that I got. Everybody knows this. X-Men 130. The first appearance of Dazzler. And that's white pages, 8.5. Which I'm proud to have it. Number 11. Okay, number 12 is I've been wanting to have a copy of this since I was a young person. So I'm up there in pretty much an age now, but Spider-Man number 300. It's not the best grade, but it's 7.0 off white to white pages, but still glad to have it in my collection. Well, we know it's the first full appearance of on Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 300. Number 12. I hope I'm getting these right. Keep forgetting my count. Let's see. Give me a second. I think it's number 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, number 12. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Number 12. I'm proud to have this one. This is the first appearance of Immortus. And this is Avengers Annual 10. Which I got a real good deal at one of my local comic book shops. I can't believe I got it so cheap. I mean, it's an old label, but it's a 7.0 off-white pages. But I had the first appearance of Vision on the Avengers, and I just kind of misplaced it. I got so many comics I can't find, but that would have been on the list. But this is number 12. Okay, number 13. You think, what's so special about this? This is the era version of Bloodshot number 0. If you look real close, I don't know if it's going to show or not because I'm in the bag, but if you look real close, you can see right through this because it didn't take. You can see the other page. So if I can get it to focus on here, I don't know if I can or not. No, you can't see it by this way. I'd take it out of the bag, but I guess I'm just being lazy. But anyway, it didn't print all the way. You can see the next page through. And you know, if you know my channel, I love Arrow comic books. I'll be doing another video about Arrow comic because I got a lot more to show, and I might show some of the old ones too. But this is a cool comic book anyway. Number 13. Number 14 is pretty cool too. And number 14 is Silver Surfer number 50, and this is the second printing. And what's so significant about this, if you look real close, it is missing the foil on Silver Surfer. He's completely white with no foil on him. If you look at the Silver Surfer writing and look at the title, all that's gone. So manufacturer error. So 9.0. Like I said before, I love Arrow comic books, white pages, but I love it on the green label because you can actually kind of keep up with how many of these are printed or whatever. But a lot of times A lot of times, you know, if you print them in blue, it's hard to tell how many. There's not many of these out here, especially with this much foil off. You might see some with a little bit of foil off. But this is awesome. It's one of my favorites. And this one, I guess, was number 15, I believe. Yeah. Okay. If I'm missing my count, I apologize, but I promise there are 30 comics anyway. Anyway, here's another one of my favorite ones that in 2022. It's Tark, the Dinosaur Hunter, #1. And the significance about this, you look, there's nothing on, it's blank where the holochrome, whatever, the chrome is blank, no picture of the people on there, it's gone. And I have a Bloodshot #1 that's just like this one. But anyway, I mean, I have a Bloodshot just #1 just like this one. But I didn't buy it last year. Another one of my favorite ones. It's another Era, of course, Era comic book. This is a World War III, #3. It's DC. It's a 8.0. Snippets about this. It's actually got the outside of World War. So let me read this one out. Make sure I'm right on the story about this. I should be more prepared. What does this one say? Oh, manufactured with interior of #1, not #3. Okay, that's pretty cool. That was number 16. Well, anyway, I'm gonna quit numbering. Believe me, there's 30 of these, so I'll keep losing my count. I'm sorry, but I got 30 of these, and that was Era comic. That's pretty cool. To have the wrong interior. And here's another one. This is Ninjak #1. It's kind of like that Bloodshot Zero I was telling you about. This one, you can see through it. Didn't print all the way, but it's got the green label. So it's missing some of it, which I thought that's pretty cool. Tell them all about my Era comics. Like I said, I got a lot more Era comics. These are what I got this last year. Okay, this is one of my favorite ones, probably of all time on Era comics. This is a little Archie, 178, 9.4. It's a green label, of course. It's got a misprint. And this is got the interior X-Men Annual 4. But, you know, Archie comic, which is not Marvel, I don't believe. Maybe Marvel might have something to do with it, but Archie comics, little Archie with X-Men Annual 4 interior. Now, I've seen comics. One guy on eBay right now has a Teen Titans and a Marvel team up. Teen Titans on the outside, I think, cover. Marvel team up on the inside. Anyway, he wants $1 million for it. $1 million for it. Look at this. This is Archie. It's kind of similar, but I got a good grade. I don't think I get $1 million for it, but a lot of people let Era comics go by, but to me, they're more rare than them X-Men, old Superman. But it's pretty cool, though. Okay. Now we're going to get some of my favorite ones. Dick Tracy. Dick Tracy is very underrated. This is Dick Tracy. Super Comics #7. The date of this one, look at the date. November 1938. That's the same year as Action Comics come out. It's a 3.5, you know, which that's a pretty good grade. 1938. You know, I cannot believe these things are not really that popular, but this comic book is getting close to 80. Let's see. 1938 would be 62. Let's see. 62. Yeah, 80. Getting close to 85 years. Can you imagine a comic book 85 years old? That's awesome. And it's an early. Dick Tracy come out in the comics in 1936, but Another good one I like right here, Dick Tracy Monthly, number 2. Well, that's an early issue. That's a different publication than Poplar. This is February 1948. Look how good shape it's in, too. 6.0. That's a very old comic, too. 1948. And number 2 on that book of Dick Tracy. Here's another one. This is Dick Tracy, number 5. Super Comics number 5, which this is even earlier than that other one. That was Super Comics number 7, September 1938. That is awesome. That is an old comic book. 6.5, that old. You can't beat that price. And here's a Dick Tracy Comics Monthly, number 54. It's a 4.0. Reason I like this one so much, it's got white pages. Being that old, 1952. This is number 54. That is awesome. My next comic book is Dick Tracy Monthly, number 119. This is January 1958. What's so cool about this comic book? It's a 9.2. Can you imagine a 9.2? This thing is 42, almost 65 years old. That is something. And 9.2. And I got another 9.2, which I'm proud of. This is Dick Tracy Monthly Comics Monthly, and 134. This is June 1959, a 9.2. These are all white pages, by the way. And I got one more 9.2, Dick Tracy. This is Dick Tracy, number 141. They quit calling it Monthly Comics, but anyway, this is 9.2, and this is August of 1960, and this 9.2. Look, that's amazing. Okay, I'm just about done with my list. And he's trying to probably wondering why I like this one so much, but okay, we'll do it here. Hang on a minute. Okay. This is the first, I believe, the first cover appearance of Rogue. Yes. I think this is her second appearance on ROM, number 31. The first cover appearance and the second appearance of her. ROM 31, which I'm proud to have. That was a 9.6. It's still a pretty good grade. And then I got the second cover appearance and third appearance of her. This is ROM 32, a 9.6, which is a pretty good grade. And significance of this one right here coming up. This is Marvel Superheroes Volume 2, number 11. This is actually was a story that they were supposed to write. Supposed to publish not long after that Avengers Annual 10, but for some reason it never happened. But this continued off of there, and they finally found the story and printed it in this Marvel Superheroes. This is what year? October 92. But they finally continued off Annual 10, which is an old story, but they never did get to publish it. But this is a 9.8, and it's hard to get a 9.8 with one of these square bound covers where it shows black. And I'm proud to have a 9.8. It's hard to get a 9.8, and this is a very pricey comic. And my last one is New Mutants Marvel Graphic Novel number 4. Marvel Graphic Novel number 4, 1982, 9.6, first print, which there's a lot of prints to this. I was proud to have his first appearance in New Mutants. I'd like to thank y'all for listening to me for my top 30 comic books that I purchased last year. And I hope to make more videos and talk more about bidding on eBay, on how you can win the bid at the last second, and I like to talk about, error comic books. I'm more of an error comic book person. Double cover, triple cover, Anyway, I'll get more on that if you listen to my channels, but hope y'all had a happy new year. Looking forward to making more videos. Sorry it's been so long.